Hi guys, and welcome back to the Florida Keys for another today's task. Hopefully this microphone that I'm wearing is picking up the audio better. Right now it's really windy. We're actually getting ready to bear a pretty good storm this weekend. For today I'm going to show you what I carry in my arsenal of all my tools when I go RVing. Whether I'm going for 3 months like we are this time, or for 2 days down to Swing Arm City, or whatever we're doing. If my RV is on my truck, these are the tools I will always be carrying with me. Let's start out. I'm actually changing a few things, and I'm still deciding on this. When I bought my truck in 2018, I bought some bins to keep all my stuff in here waterproof. At the time, my bed cover actually did stay like 99% waterproof. If I got a little bit, it was just kind of on the sides, and it was minimal. This has been in the sun its entire life. It has been used and abused. That tonneau cover has seen 130,000 miles nearly, and it's wearing, and it doesn't stay waterproof very well anymore, but that's okay. But when I bought my truck, I bought bins for tools and tie downs and all that to go in. I didn't bring everything I usually keep in my truck because I did want to lighten my load for my trailer, but the essentials I brought were in one bin. And now this is the second series of bins that I bought. I actually bought this 2 days before we left town, and it probably could handle typical use, but the handle has already broken, and it's just not big enough really, and not strong enough. So I did move up to a better box. Now when I say better box, this box I bought from Walmart for I think $12. This box I bought from Home Depot for maybe $19, and I think it was on sale for $15, so it was a good deal. One thing I looked for that was a must was the lid has to come down and over top of the outside as a fall effect. There are wicked heavy duty boxes that you could carry out there. It's a fine balance between weight, size, and what I really needed to just do. So we're going to try this one out for my third series of boxes, but you do need some sort of a box. If you can put a truck box in your truck, that's even better, but where I have the tonneau cover, we can't. So I always carry my truck box full of tools. Let's check out what tools I carry. I'm going to transfer all the stuff that's in here to here. We're actually going to show you one of the products that I've had once again since I bought the truck in 2018 that I've used and abused, and it is just finally worn out, and I found a better deal for you today to use it. I have open-ended wrenches that I always carry. I actually bought this case for them at the Carhartt store for like next to nothing because it was on clearance. So I think I paid like 10 bucks for the cover, and it keeps all my open-ended wrenches in there. And I try to have wrenches that can go up to at least 1 inch because there's a lot of bolts and nuts on these RVs especially, and on your truck, that are bigger than just say 3/4 of an inch. So if you can go bigger, I would go bigger and keep them in here. Next, this is going to be a twofold, is I always carry my heavy duty impact drill. This one is built specifically for sockets and heavy duty sockets, so I always carry this guy. Oh, baby, this is heavy. This is another reason this is so heavy, because it has my heavy duty mechanic sockets in here, and I do have a few extensions because you will need those. So these guys are very strong, very durable, very heavy. Wherever the drill goes, this guy goes also. Zip ties. You don't leave home without zip ties. There are always zip ties in my bed of my truck and actually in the cab of my truck. Tape. I like Gorilla Tape. It's the only tape I'll carry. Oh, come on. And that would be the reason why I have another one of those. So, planning on showing you this last, but I guess we're going to show it now to clean up. So these are open-end wrenches as well. But unlike these are fixed open-end wrenches, and they are bigger, heavier duty sizes. These are actually ratchetable open-end wrenches. So this end's open, but then they ratchet here. Very nice, very good to have. I didn't buy the most expensive brand out there, but I did buy a decent, reliable brand, and I will link them. But they go in this case, and that's what I really want to show you. This case has 5 little pouches, or yep, 5 little pouches, and I keep certain tools in all of them, and it rolls up to be a nice, oh, I got the handle in there, but you carry it like a little briefcase. I've had this a long time. The canvas itself is not worn out even a bit, and it has seen a lot of weather but the zippers just can't hold up at all. So we're not keeping this guy. We're actually going to transfer all those tools from this one to this new one I found. And I actually was really slow to just buy a new one because I didn't want to spend a ton of money. There are these kind of systems out there that are wicked expensive, and they're super nice, but you just don't want to pay a ton because you're going to beat the crap out of it. But I didn't want to pay pennies and have it wear out. I mean, I got 5 years of life out of that. That's not bad. I would like to get more. So I found one with a little bit better built zippers, at least I feel like, and I actually saved more. I think when I bought this one, it was like 19 bucks. When I bought this one, it was 15 bucks. And I feel like it's just a little more well built. And it's kind of got these little functions that I like, these little pockets that I can pull off and put different things in. So let's transfer these tools and I'll show you what I've got in there. Okay, so we'll start with bag number one. Now, on these wrenches, there are two kinds. There are standard and metric. And these are all my standard sizes. These are my metric ones. And some of these ones on this old one I can't even use anymore, so I've just left them open. Okay, these ones are my metrics. We'll put those here. And I like this guy because I can just grab it and I know I've got a good handful of tools to start with. Okay. See this one, zipper. This one doesn't even want to open. And my big worry was losing tools. Okay. Always carry a pair of channel locks. I think I've got one in every single vehicle, even in the RV. You do need wire cutters and wire strippers, but the ones I carry for this are the ones with the crimp edges, because I do carry this little electrical fitting kit, because that's what you're going to deal with mostly on the RV. So I carry this style of crimpers, some dikes, some needle nose pliers. These guys have seen some things, been welded a few times. Another needle nose. I don't know how those got in there. Then I carry a pair of dikes, like heavy duty wire cutting dikes. Okay, now the last thing I carry in here is one of the more important ones. It is an impact socket as well, but it has all of my Allen head sizes on it, because on this trailer you have some very large Allen sizes that I need, and also even your Torx sizes that you need. Other people call these a star bit, but they are called a Torx and an Allen. And these sockets all stay together in one spot. That all the way empty? That's empty. Oh, that's a shame. And this guy is no longer functioning. Now I even got these little spots, which I think I'll probably put some drill bits in and some drill fittings in, but what I like is that it just rolls up nice. And now I just got a nice little tote I can carry whenever, wherever. I like it. I really, really like them. Super cool. I'll link this guy down below, because this guy I don't think you can get anymore, and clearly it didn't run the test of time. Hopefully this one will. It does feel more heavy duty. Maybe it's just this one's so worn out and gotten greasy over the years, but that's the other thing that goes in there. Holy cow. Got a few pairs of channel locks. I don't know how they always end up in here, but they do. Carry crescent wrenches with me. This is a little more specific, but there's a good chance you're going to use this in your RV as a voltmeter. This isn't an expensive voltmeter, so if you're carrying anything electrical and doing anything electrical, you need to test it. So I carry those. These are hose bib gaskets, and there's a lot of hose bib connections on your RV that are always on and they wear out, so I carry extras of those. I carry a few liquids with me. I do have some more in the RV, but these are the ones I like the most. I love silicone spray. It lubricates everything very quickly. It is not a penetrating spray, so don't use it like WD-40 for cracking bolts or nothing, but if you need to clean up a door that's really squeaky or whatnot, this stuff works great. And then lithium grease, the same for hinges and stuff. I do carry regular WD-40 also. Well, now with this gone bad and this coat gone bad, we can get those out of the way. I'm really bummed about that. This bin and this can go away. This is our new bin. Nice and tight. Take the sticker off. nobody want a sticker coming off later on. Let's move up to the back of my truck and I'll show you the last few things I always carry. Last but not least is a socket set. I do look for decent socket sets. Not all box stores like Home Depot and Lowe's carry good socket sets all the time. So I actually found this guy at Sam's Club. I don't know if you can get the same one anymore. I have had to replace a few ratchets, but as you can tell, this thing has seen things, has been rescued. I've cleaned this out of water about 1,000,000 times. It's not waterproof on the outside. It doesn't seal. I wish it did, but for what I paid, it's a great deal. And last, I don't go anywhere without my DeWalt drills. I have multiple drills and I have multiple sets. A set goes with me everywhere. This is a full capacity drill. It is their brushless series. Having the masonry drill capabilities on this is nice, but it's not necessary, but it does come with a higher power motor and a stronger drill, so I do like that guy. I don't go anywhere without an impact. If you're gonna only carry one drill, it should be an impact, a small one that you can kind of throttle down too, because RV stuff is built like garbage. I have all different sizes of drill bits, different sizes of drivers, but then this is the important one. These are what we call security screws because they have the capability of undoing everything in your RV. The worst thing you can do is go to start working on something in the RV and you don't have the right tip for it, and then you got to go try to find these specialty tips. It's not going to happen, or you're going to be waiting on the project. So I do carry that always. One tool I made it out here without, but do wish I had, was a hammer. I took my hammer out. I usually always have a hammer in this box, so one will get put in there once I get home. The one I would prefer to carry is one with a steel head on one side and a rubber hammer on the other side, something that can do both, because you don't always need to beat the crap out of something, but you do need to use some persuasion. You guys, these are the tools that I carry whenever I go RVing. I found that if it's outside of this realm, I'm in probably a bigger mess than I need. You guys, if you've learned something from today's video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to check out the links in the description because there are some tools that I will link there that I've gotten really excited about. So check those out. Until next time, we'll see you guys later.